So I'm going to go ahead and start today's show. Just went ahead and started recording. I wanted to thank everybody for watching. I'm very sorry about being, about 20 minutes late here. We had a bunch of technical glitches today, but you are on the Social Chatter show. My name's Christian Karasevich at CKROKS is my Twitter handle. I manage the brand, the business that I started. It's called Social Chefs at Social Chefs. And my co-host is Vincent Orlek. He will be joining shortly here. But basically what we're going to do here is we're going to go over what all is new and what all is hot in social media marketing for the week. And I'm hoping Vincent and will join. So let me go and pull up these topics that I've put together. We've got a few things to go over this week, not as much as I kind of would have expected from some of the previous weeks. But I wanted to start off talking about topic number one. I would probably say topic number one for today is about Twitter polls. You've heard us talk a lot about Twitter polls. They were something they were testing out. This is something that Twitter is now rolling out to native and mobile users. Basically, you're going to be able to create a Twitter poll on Twitter. This is going to give you the option to ask people questions, things like that. You'll be able to get out of the whole reply for yes, retweet, maybe it's retweet for yes, favorite for no, that sort of stuff. So they have started rolling that out. With that, Twitter has also rolled out adjustments to your profiles. They're starting to bring Vine and all those other tools underneath one window. You'll see that in the mobile app as well. It looks really awesome. So, if you're still a Vine user, don't worry. They're now starting to integrate things, which is really good. So that's an update for Twitter this week. Okay, so let's go on to, and by the way, if anybody wants to pop into one of these seats, feel free to. I see Patrick Jackson. Thanks very much for joining. Big shout out to Hannah as well at Team Blab for also helping us. We had some technical glitches, I said. So let me see if Vincent's going to join. Okay, so let's keep moving along. So number one, Twitter polls. Number two, I talked about, by the way, I'll put a link here to the Twitter polls information for you as well. I'll put that in the chat window here for everybody that wants this information. Basically, it's talking about Twitter polls, talking about how they work, talking about some of the ways that you can use them, giving you a couple of really cool examples, and also showing you how you access them on a mobile device, which is pretty neat. You can access them from the native Twitter app. And you can compose a quick little poll. And so basically, it's going to make your Twitter feed a lot more interactive. So up next, we have probably one of the biggest announcements for the week. Well, let me rephrase it. I thought it was the biggest announcement for the week, but it actually is not, because Facebook has trumped that. So the tool is, well, it's not really a tool. It's called YouTube Red. And I've heard about this for a while. But basically, YouTube is offering pretty much a premium version of YouTube. It's $10 a month if you are, and I'll tell you what you get in a minute, but it's $10 a month. If you go through iOS and you subscribe through iOS, it's $12.99. But basically, the way that it's going to work, Google's calling it the ultimate YouTube experience, but it will cover basically all YouTube products, meaning YouTube Gaming, YouTube Kids, if you've got any of those channels, and also YouTube Music. And it's basically going to let you watch YouTube videos without ads. So that's actually probably a big thing for a lot of people. If you go watch a video and there happens to be an ad that pops up, a lot of people don't tend to like that. They typically skip them. So this is a way to automatically skip it without having to do anything. You also are going to have the ability to save videos to watch offline on a mobile device. I know there are a lot of third-party tools, browser plugins you can use. Those obviously aren't kosher to use, but you should, if you're someone who wants to take your videos with you and download them to different devices for when you're traveling, that sort of stuff, and you don't have a good Wi-Fi connection to be able to stream your content, or you don't have a data plan, then you'll probably want to take advantage of this. Basically, it's going to let you save the videos to watch offline on a mobile device, and you can also play videos in the background on a mobile device. So those are some of the features of this. In addition to that, though, you're also going to get access. So they've got YouTube Music. I don't know if anybody's ever used YouTube Music, but YouTube Music is, how can I put it? It's Google, basically it's Google Play Music. So you're going to get access to that as well for like $10 a month. So you're not just getting like, oh, the ability to remove ads or download videos. You get also access to, basically it's ad-free subscriptions with Google Play Music. So you're going to actually get a lot more than it really sounds like. And any subscription revenue, this is kind of cool, will also be split with the rights holders of the content that people are consuming. So if you publish a lot to your YouTube channel, there'll be some revenue and whatnot that'll get split with some of those people. So that's YouTube Red. That is a really, really awesome tool. Actually, that's probably one of my favorite things. I've heard about it. I've been following it for a while, and I think that it's a very, very good update because it's helping YouTube compete. Obviously, I mean, not that they really need to compete. They kind of have the video market cornered, but basically what it is, it's going to let people go into skip a lot of ads and whatnot. And I know that's going to probably ruffle a lot of feathers, but people, they don't really like the fact that if you do get out, if you can skip ads, and that means less revenue for that business, they might rely on an ad model. So if you want to talk about that, feel free to jump on and talk with us. Another shout out here. We've got Susan Knowles. Thanks for joining here. If you want to pop into one of the seats and talk to us about YouTube Red, that's the topic we're talking about right now. We'd love to have you. So I'm going to give her a second here if she wants to join. So the third topic. Okay, no worries at all. So, did you just join now, Susan, or you just don't know about the topic? Because I actually just went over it. So I don't know if you didn't hear any of that. If you didn't, oh great, okay. So basically, just a quick recap. YouTube Red, it's a tool for letting you basically can skip YouTube ads. So anytime you're seeing videos. You also get the option to download videos to save them offline. And you also get access to Play Music meaning Google Play Music, which is basically a separate streaming service. Overall, it's actually a really good product coming out from YouTube. It is $10 a month or $12.99 if you subscribe through the iOS app. Personally, I would probably go through the regular web and subscribe that way. You'll save $3 a month, but so that's YouTube Red. So basically, it's a better version of YouTube where you can do a lot of other things. It helps improve the experience because you're not constantly watching ads or trying to have to skip them. That sort of stuff. You can get to the content. So that's YouTube Red. Okay. So topic number 3 for today is probably one of the ones that everybody I think is probably going to be the most excited about. It's called Search FYI. Basically, it's Facebook's global search. And it's actually pretty neat. It's going to give you better search suggestions. So when you go to search on, say, mobile, you're going to get more timely, personalized suggestions based on what you're looking for, the people you're connected with. You can search public posts and posts from friends. This is pretty neat. Now, remember, if you ever need to make your adjustments, you can go into your Facebook account and make your adjustments under your settings menu for your posts. You're going to be able to find public conversations with search. This is actually pretty neat. Basically, it's going to help you find other conversations that are using, that are talking about certain things. For example, if it's like a quote, quotes are a great example. If you're looking up a quote and, you can see other people that have said the same one or have typed out the same one. So this is actually pretty neat. So like one example is you could use, for instance, the New York Mets are in the World Series. You could talk about Mets you could type in Mets World Series. That's going to give you a query of that. You also can try Halloween costumes to kind of see how this works. But that is, it's called Search FYI from Facebook. And if you actually go to the link that I put in the chat window here, you'll be able to, there's actually a couple of nice little animated GIFs where you can go in and you can see how it works. For example, they're typing in the example of water. And as you can see here, they're seeing the top posts that people are sharing based on, the search for the word water. And then within that, you can also see what other things people are talking about. So you got a lot of options here with this new search. Personally, I'm actually really excited about this new search because it's probably one of the biggest complaints people have had for quite a while on Facebook. They've always asked, what is going on? Like, why can't I search past posts? They had to do Command F or Control F to try to find this stuff. And then once they found it, then they had to sit there and search through things. And now it looks like it's going to make it a lot faster because you can see specific posts based on that. You can jump into your latest, your people, your photos, etc., and find all this great information. So with that, I actually don't have a lot of topics to cover. So we've got those couple of topics, but I think the key thing today is I have 3 tools that I really want you to check out. And one of these could probably have gone under a topic. That first tool, or let's get into our tips, our weekly tips that I like to share. So tip number 1, or tool number 1, it's called Boomerang by Instagram. And what this is it's an app. If you've ever used live photos on the new iPhone 6S or 6S Plus, it is going to give you the ability to create short little videos off of, just a very short, just basically off your mobile device. So you'll quickly launch their app. It's a free app. It'll let you record, and then you can create a looping video, a very short looping video. So that is the first one. Let me see what else we got going on here. And actually, let me give a shout out to Ali Maiden here. We've got another person joining up on Blab. So let me. Okay, so that's tool number 1 is Boomerang from Instagram. Okay, so let's see. So that's tool number 1. Sorry, I keep saying tip. Okay, and second tool. This is a tool by Buffer. I don't know if anybody's ever used this one before, but they have a tool. It's called Pablo. So it's called Pablo by Buffer. It's actually a tool that I've written about a little bit. It's a tool that I recommend everyone for image creation. This is a tool that will allow you to quickly put together quotes. You basically, it's great for quotes. Actually, you can use it for other, basic things. They give you the option to upload your own images, or you can choose from the ones that they provide you. They let you add some effects if you want to. You can improve the contrast of your images, so you can change the look. You can also add blur, which is really nice. You can customize your image, make it black and white, and you can add some secondary text. You can add a custom logo. You can make your image tall for Pinterest, square for Instagram, or wide, which is ideal for Facebook and Twitter. And then you can download your image or share it. So I would liken it to Canva, PicMonkey. So you've got a lot of options as far as tools go. So those are 2 of the tools that I recommend this week. A third tool that we have going on is Giphy. And you've probably heard me talk about this tool a lot before. They have a great app for iOS. So they let you create GIFs within Facebook Messenger. They also have separate apps. But this one is actually a tool. So it's Giphy for the web. And what this does is it lets you make GIFs, animated GIFs. So it takes a video and whatnot, convert it into animated GIF. And you then have a file. So it's actually really handy. So you can put in like a YouTube video. It'll let you make an animated GIF out of it. You can put a Vimeo video. You can put in a Vine link. You can put in a slideshow. You can do a little slideshow. You can upload your own images and things like that. So it is really awesome. It's great for Facebook, great for Twitter, Instagram, text messaging, email, and basically anywhere else. So that is that's another really powerful tool I think everyone should check out this week is Giphy for Messenger. So with that, I want to wrap up this week's episode of Social Chatter. Sorry, my buddy Vincent couldn't make today. He was, as I mentioned, he had a bunch of technical issues as well, just like we did. And so I am actually going to put in, let's see who just joined. We have Dawn Carter. I think Dawn was on last week, maybe on Blab. So Dawn, we were actually getting close to wrapping up this episode. We had a lot of technical glitches, so we kind of shortened everything to make it a quick Blab. But I'm happy to actually, if you want to jump in on one of the seats, we can sit here and talk about some of the items that I've linked to over in the sidebar if you want. Feel free. Awesome.
So sorry about that. Sorry for jumping in so late.
Oh, no. Oh, trust me. Like we got, we were delayed by like 20 minutes. There were a whole bunch of issues with like the Blab wouldn't work. And then my Wi-Fi connection's been down. And then my co-host Vincent, he couldn't even make it. He has no Wi-Fi or phone in his office, apparently.
Oh, no. So
it's been quite a day for technical glitches. And this all happened right when we were getting ready to start.
Of course it did. Of course. So I just got off of a Twitter Twitter 101 Blab that went for a little long, and it was just so good to feel the questions. But so what did I miss? We got some good tools that you've got.
We have some great tools. So I'll actually quickly run everybody through everything. So we talked about Twitter polls. They're now available across like desktop and mobile.
Saw that.
Really awesome. Let's see. We've got the second item I talked about, YouTube Red. I don't know if you've actually had a chance to look at that.
I saw it, but I wasn't quite sure. It's the paying channel. Is that what it is? Oh, now we got frozen. Dang it. So you know what? I can't. You're frozen for me. Let me just check. Maybe I'll hit refresh. Yeah, you're not kidding. Your poor connections. Okay, so we got the Red, YouTube Red. Yep. So now I'm a guest. So maybe, or can you hop back in? Dang it. Oh, you're the host. So no, I don't think so. So, okay. I'll watch the replay. I'll watch the replay. Okay.